Hi, I'm Dr. Gav Schneider, and in this session I'd like to talk to you a little bit around some of the more technical aspects that make up organizational risk management. But these aspects can also relate to the way you run your own life and try to make sure that you make effective decisions to seize upside opportunity and manage downside outcomes. So two important concepts to start with are the idea of risk appetite and risk tolerance. Simplistically put, if I think about risk tolerance, these are the aspects that if I go out of these barriers or boundaries will break me or break my organization or our team. In other words, we cannot tolerate to actually get out of those lines. Appetite talks about how close to those lines I'm happy to get. So as an example, imagine you earn $1,000. You have $500 of expenses. So no matter what you do, if you cannot spend more than $500 without risking your own tolerance. Appetite might be affected based on perhaps you want to save for an overseas holiday. So instead of spending your extra $500, you actually have a lower appetite and want to save. So if we understand the concepts of risk appetite and tolerance, it can help us understand how much risk we should take in which places and when we shouldn't be taking risks at all. And it can affect the next aspect we'll talk about, which is risk attitude. And that becomes so important. If I have an attitude of compliance, I will only do the stuff I have to do. If I have an attitude of resilience, I may think that I can just bounce back or overcome whatever hardships I face. Neither of those on their own produce sustainable high performance. We need to introduce a third component, being presilience, where we look at proactive prevention and opportunity centrism. And realistically, if we can understand our appetite and our tolerance, we can actually then define our attitude based on those three variables, which makes this a far more effective process in practice than in theory.